Standard 10, Subject English, Lesson number 2.2, The Boy Who Broke the Bank. Today we learn now remaining part of the lesson for about passage. And so on page number 51, open your book and listen carefully. On page number 51, old Ganpat the beggar had a crooked leg. He had been squatting on the pavement for years, calling for alms. In the evening, someone would come with a barrow and take him away. He had never been known to walk, but now, on learning that the bank was about to collapse, Ganpat astonished everyone, leaping to his feet and actually running at top speed in the direction of the bank. It soon became known that he had 1,000 rupees in savings. Men stood in groups at street corner discussing the situation. Pimple Nagar seldom had a crisis, seldom or never had floods, earthquakes, or drought, and the imminent crash of the Pimple Nagar bank set everyone talking and speculating and rushing about in a frenzy. Some boasted of their fair-sightedness, congratulating themselves on having already taken out their money, or on never having put any in. Others speculated on the reasons for the crash, putting it all down to excesses indulged in by Seth Govindram. The Seth had fled the state, said one. He had fled the country, said another. He was hiding in Pimple Nagar, said third. He had hanged himself from a tamarind tree, said a fourth. And he had been found that morning by the sweeper boy. By noon, the small bank had gone through all its ready cash, and the harassed manager was in a dilemma. Emergency funds could only be obtained from another bank some 30 miles distant, and he wasn't sure he could persuade the crowd to wait until then. And there was no way of contacting Seth Govindram on his houseboat in Kashmir. So, this is the part of the lesson for the passage. Now I tell about it. Old Ganpat the beggar. The beggar's name was Ganpat, and he had not straight leg, means crooked leg, and he had been occupying on the pavement for years. In so many years, he put on the pavement, calling for alms to everyone. In the evening, someone would come with a barrow, a cart, and take him away. He had never been known to walk, means he can't walk. And on learning that the bank was about to collapse, Ganpat listened to this news and he astonished everyone, leaping to his feet and actually running at top speed in the direction to the bank. And it soon became known that he had 1,000 rupees in savings, means his thousand he had 1,000 rupees in his in the bank saving account. And so other men stood in groups at street corners and they discussing about the situation of the bank. So this is the situation happen seldom or never floods, earthquakes or shortage of rainfall and the standing above others in crash of the Pimpanagar bank said everyone talking about it and someone there some congratulating themselves on having already taken out their money. Means some people take out money from this bank and others speculated on the reasons for the crash and someone put it all down to excess indulged in means took part in something by Seth Govindra. So Seth Govinda had fled the state, said one. Means he was not in the state. He go away. He had fled the country, said another one. He was hiding in Pimpanagar, said a third one. And he had hanged himself from the temporary tree, said the fourth one, and had been found that morning by the sweeper boy. So, people discussed about Seth Govindram about this way. And now next in paragraph. In the afternoon, the small bank had gone through all. It's a ready cash. People were there and they hurried down. Manager was in a difficult situation. Manager was in a difficult situation. Now emergency funds could only be obtained from another bank. It is away 30 miles distance and he wasn't sure he could persuade means make someone to believe the crowd to wait until then. And there was no way to contacting Seth Govindram on his houseboat in Kashmir. So this is the explanation of the passage. We learn now it. Now you read it by Hartley again and again. Now we stop it.